Select your character.
Yeah, game time, boys! Hey, everybody! Well, guess what? S.O.L gamers are here, and today's my second game playthrough. Okay, I know I said I was going to be doing my Batman Asylum series next, but recording problems happened, and then we started having computer issues, and blah blah blah. In short, I'm sorry, but this had to come instead. So, on to the game. And actually, before that, that's mentioning that text right there is mentioning that this game is based off of religious text. I'm guessing very loosely, so I'm just gonna say this right now: if you have no sense of humor about your religion, please leave. I don't want to deal with that.
Who the hell has humor about their religion?
Well,
I do.
Last I checked, I had no religion, so
You don't count.
I still don't know what the hell my religion is.
Like I said, if you have no sense of humor about your religion in any way, shape, form, just leave.
I'm about to be offended beyond all belief. Get it.
Let me tell you a tale. It took place 360,000.
who's this pretty face
What?
guy here?
He'll actually, he's not really ever really introduced. This is Lucifer,
Lucifer, huh?
before he fell.
Doesn't look like an evil lord of hell.
He was an angel at one point, if you remember the texts.
Yes.
Yeah. And he blames whatever you want to call God for his
I actually
becoming basically the Lord of Hell.
I really like this incarnation of him because he's so human.
Good looking.
Nah, well, okay, yeah, my initial impression of him was that he was. And this actually is something that appears after you've sat at the menu screen for a little bit, and it's a little backstory that you won't actually get in-game.
Oh, I see.
I just cut out the screen so you wouldn't have to watch it again.
Gotcha. So, mind telling us what we will be getting ourselves into in this playthrough?
Well,
Looks
this
like
game...
a shit ton of apples to me.
Okay, first things first, I have to say, this game is another hack and slash. I'm sorry if my
That's fine.
game selection seems a bit limited in what I do.
Okay, I've got to make this joke, and I can't believe I'm going to make this joke.
Fruit Ninja?
Applejack would love that image. Okay, there's my one pony joke I'm probably never going to throw.
Watched the pilot?
With what flippin' time?
Welcome to Partially Painted Backgrounds, the game.
Actually, one of the biggest appeals to me for me in this game is that it's visually a treat. You will understand once we actually get into it.
But it's no Black Swan, is it?
So, if I can
But before
recollect,
you ascend to the level of gods, please choose your save device.
yeah, pretty much.
What does God
El
need with a
Shaddai.
spaceship?
El Shaddai is a game made by Konami, correct? The same people that did Contra and the Castlevania franchise?
I don't remember seeing Konami on the,
Yeah, this isn't Konami.
This isn't Konami?
No. The main company that's involved with this is UTV...
Then maybe I was
Innovation
looking
Games?
at the wrong game.
I think
I don't
everybody in this world needs to be either blind or very light unsensitive, because so much bright everywhere.
Okay, I want to preface this fight saying this one thing. I hate this. This is cheap.
Let me guess. You're level 1 and he's level 99.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it's one of those fights.
To Zale.
Azazel.
Azazel?
Okay,
Oh.
I can check out your running animation at the moment, and I am definitely getting the vibe of Naruto, just from the running animation alone.
I don't understand a whole lot of it either. Yeah,
Well,
here is
as I
where
will, I'm getting several images from Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, especially when he lost
You
his
took
armor,
one hit
right?
and you lost your armor.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's your only indication of health, which is another thing that pisses me off about this game.
Ghosts and Goblins came here, huh?
I guess. I've never
Chrono
played Ghosts
Trigger.
and Goblins.
Wow, okay.
That confused
So
me the
we
first
got-
time I played too, so don't feel bad.
Okay. Immunity to continuity changes here. But what the hell just happened?
The game reversed itself, rewound itself pretty much, I should say.
Almost
Let me see.
Wolfwood, because I'm obviously Vash the Stampede.
I wish you had stuff like that going on.
For some time, have you? You're in for a
Let's see.
So, this is before or after Lucifer fell?
This is before.
He just came from a toga party. I just want to see where it goes from there.
time to go.
Okay,
And
that's
this
why.
This
All right,
game,
because
moon.
the distributor
sorry.
in Europe actually is Konami for this
really?
game.
Okay,
Yep.
whatever.
Chapter
This is actually
00.
this game is, and there's another thing. There's another aspect about this game that I love that's actually kind of subtle, and I didn't really notice it potentially. Okay, no, that's a lie. I noticed it right away my first playthrough. This is the only game I've ever seen with a male protagonist that is dressed in ridiculously impractical fantasy armor.
Sora, no,
For
not
once.
Sora. Terra, Aqua, and Ventus would like to speak with you.
Well,
I was gonna say, some of the
as the
Dark
game
Souls
goes along,
characters I've made.
well, as the game goes along and you keep losing your armor.
Or half
The
the
only thing
character
he's-
creation that you make in Soul Calibur would like to speak with you.
Okay, let me rephrase then. It's the only game I've ever seen that has
Alrighty, fair enough.
had a guy get stripped down to his underwear after wearing ridiculously impractical armor as a health meter. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Okay, granted. I mean, my initial
Yay.
thing is like, Sir
Nuclear
Arthur, like I
apples.
said, only gets 2 hits and he's dead.
Yeah, that's
Of course, to be fair, that's basically from the beginning of the game. It's not just some little.
and here we go with the tutorial level, pretty much.
Oh, come on, they were just
Mr.
praising
Game & Watch
apples.
did nothing to you.
You're supposed to keep them away from the apples.
Oh.
Why is that, though?
Because this is the
You're trying to
group-
keep him
This
subservient?
is, I think the game is supposed to imply this is what the true form of the angels look like.
Oh, I see.
And this is the Grigori that stole these shards of wisdom, these apples.
I'm still
Shards?
convinced that's Game & Watch you're beating up.
Be convinced of anything you like.
I was gonna say,
So, just to clarify here, we are playing as an angel.
No, we are playing as a mortal who was granted access to heaven before his death.
Cool!
Okay then.
well
Still
then.
clears up what I was trying to figure out.
But we were going to be aided by
And we
angels
got a
along the
hold
way.
of our Klingon weapon.
I was gonna say, we
It's called
apparently...
an arch.
That looks
So we-
highly impractical.
And as
My
far as
half hula hoop is going
as far
to
as
take
weapons
you down.
go, as far as weapons go in this game, I find this to be the most useful, actually.
Yeah.
Well, still,
Well,
it looks highly.
I suck with melee weapons. While I prefer range weapons, they're usually really weak. So this is
Well,
a good
considering you're a
balance.
pony, I'm not surprised you prefer ranged weapons.
I'm a unicorn, thank you very much.
Close enough. You have hooves. You don't have hands.
I am still in my cage. I have no weapon preference.
Well,
Last I saw
more-
you were on a giant hamster wheel. That
Look.
happened.
I got tired. They finally let me down.
Yeah, he generated enough power.
I'll say enough to get these recordings. Hey,
For
achievement
now.
unlocked. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, that's one thing I like to do for my recordings. I just want to show you guys the achievements you get along the way.
well, I mean, I tend to avoid those because when it comes to
Well, you know, I
recording
can't.
stuff for my channel or this channel in general, I'd like to at least experience the game before,
Well, I
Haven't
always
you-
start.
record it.
I start a new account for the gameplays for this channel, so I can get the
Gotcha.
achievements.
I was to say,
Gotcha.
that's what I was thinking she did.
The archangels are here.
Yep.
I assume this is the god of hand.
Hand of God.
Hand
you
of God.
God
wow.
of hand.
mean? I like
I've
that
been
too.
playing that
saying
game
it
yet,
was
kids.
tonight.
I like that too.
Return the fallen angels to heaven. That is your mission.
I wonder how many sinful thoughts he had in getting his hand this big.
I just have to want to know how strong the desire not to just clench your hand is right now. It's like, I wonder
Yeah,
what
it looks-
squishing noises they'll make.
The veil will be on Earth. Bring back any memories, Enoch?
Kind of a slow introduction, as I can see.
Well, it is. This is kind of a story-heavy plot.
Gotcha.
Big mistake.
Well, I mean, I've never. Well,
I
we're
mean-
done with chapter 0,
This is gonna
0,
be-
I guess.
It's gonna be terrible for us since we're gonna talk the whole time.
Yeah, probably.
If you're
Oh,
here to
well.
watch story, you are in the wrong place.
Well, I'll be filling you in on story as we go along, as much as I
Fantastic.
understood it.
Wait, are we breaking God's hand at the moment?
No, we're breaking the locks on these fingers to open the vessel so that they'll be ready when we seal the angels' souls.
I see.
And why are we doing that?
Because they have fled from heaven with knowledge of heaven.
I see.
Azazel.
So
kind of, oh, what does that remind me
Hey, that's a
of?
guy that beat us up.
Yeah. Also, if anybody's wondering, I have no idea what any of these angels are in the actual biblical text.
I wouldn't know either, because, honestly, I have no religion.
As we've gone over.
Yep. I mean,
The-
as far as that goes, it's like, I understand your beliefs just so long as you understand mine.
Wait, how many fingers does his hand have?
There are 7 fingers for the 7 fallen angels.
Damn. 7 fingers. You wanna know how many pokes you can
I think
do
they're
with
missing an
those
angel.
fingers?
Arakiel. We can't
Who are we missing?
days on Earth.
Lucifer, the guy standing right behind you.
Well, he's going to be helping us. These are the angels that are going to be sealed away.
Huh.
Arakiel. May this be the place he dies.
Jeez. Okay, Satan, chill out.
Alright.
Following orders, and here we get our first kind of
Oh no! The Putty Patrol. Fucking Rita,
I
I
was
can't
gonna
get away from you
say
anywhere.
Gumby's in the area.
I actually have no idea what the frick these things are supposed to be, so don't
Where's
ask.
Ness when you need him?
And I have no idea why the camera was acting like this during this part. It's never done it
Oh.
that much.
Well, I mean,
Don't
Why
worry.
do you need Ness? I would rather
I'm on
have
my-
a Bumblebee.
That
Yeah,
EXP we just gained?
Yes, that's pretty much the only kind of XP you really collect.
Ah, so you get Jello from Jello Men.
Well, you get that from most enemies.
Ah, but specifically now we're getting it from Jello Men.
Yes.
yes.
Yay!
Seems
And
that
one-
way.
More
And
Jello!
And another thing I should mention, as well as no real health indicator, you have no way of tracking what your experience level is.
Well, that's just
Fine.
like poor game design.
When
Well-
you start transforming more and more into Bill Cosby, you'll know.
Okay, joking aside, you have to go to your start menu. You kind of have to go to your
Start
options menu to
check
find
out
out.
your.
To learn your XP level.
Gotcha.
And I guess I assume you need a guide of some sort to say, okay, I need this much experience for this next level.
No. There's no way of knowing how much experience you need at a certain point. Also, there is no set amounts of experience you need to get to each area. This isn't Pokemon. And that is us
Leave
breaking
my
the veil.
Pokemon alone.
After defeating the Putty Patrol and a bunch of Mr. Game & Watches, we now move on to the second video.
Yes.